So I'm gonna replace this Eaton 1500 rack mounted. Yeah, so we got these displays are really bad, but you can see them from the side, especially with the camera. 194 watts is on the load right now. Just check here, you can't see anything, but from the side you can see it. So we got the input, output, 100% capacity according to this, but you can't trust that one. 45 amp hour. So 269 minutes remaining, and this is the serial number, I think. Power share on, the two outputs are on. You can configure it here. Yeah. So this is the model we're replacing it with. It's the SRT1500 or MXL. So it's this one. Got about 1.5 kilovolts ampere, 9 amps maximum on this. Output 7 amps. So this is the front. You remove this piece and then you put the cover here. So I'm pulling one out here to get the weight off. You have to press in here to get it out. Here we have the next release. I have to use both my hands. I'm also removing the battery on the head unit to make it more light to work with, lighter. So it's just these 3 bolts and then pull it out. Push it in. And there we have it. I'm mounting these brackets on each side, and then I mount the earth here. So this is gonna connect to the next one, and so on. So this is the front, and this is the rack assembly. And yeah, this is how they come. This is the battery module, 48 volts, lead acid batteries. And again, I'm gonna remove the batteries module so it gets easier to handle. It's a bit heavier when you're on your own working. And the new ones are installed. These are the one SRT online, and let's check it out. Real output power 18%, voltage charge 100%, 8-hour runtime. So we got these two battery modules with lead acid batteries, probably valve regulated, and this is the unit which also has a battery unit here, but these have two, as you know. Last successful test is today, and you can do can do a runtime test. Site warning fault not found, so it's okay. Installed, I guess. What else? Battery, okay. RBC health. I think these are called RBCs. Installed on November, that's not. So this is the suggestion date that it will be replaced. internal RBC, that's one here, and external battery packs, these two, and external RBCs 1, 2, 3, 4. So that seems okay. Again, you have runtime here, temperature. So these are 48 volts batteries. Yeah. The earlier one, the Easton one that I replaced, had 36 volt battery. Internal battery packs, 19 temperature. External battery taps. Now it's flashing. This is battery pack 1. 20 degrees, okay. RBC good, yes. So now this one should be start blinking. No, not yet. Yeah, there we have it. And what have we? RBC is good. Yeah, everything is good. You can have Smart Connect, but we don't use it here. We haven't hooked this one up. Might do in the future. You also have the accessory. Don't know what that is. Smart slot something. Well, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Get something out of it. Like, subscribe, you know, all this. I appreciate it. That's why I do this, to help service you guys. Bye bye. So what else have we got? Control, UPS, you can choose here. Don't want to mix now. You set the bypass here, inside here. Don't want to go into bypass now, but you can do it. And it switches. We can do it. So now the voltage is higher. You don't have the regulated output. So let's turn it back on. Go out of bypass. And now output is steady 230. This is where you set the outlet. You have 2 output groups with 3 each, so totally 6 out. You turn them on and off here. Don't want to go there, so I disturb anything. Clear alarm, and that's it here. So configuration, green mode, don't know what that is. Lower acceptable volts. You have a lot of settings here. Well, the date, this is when we bought it, but that's okay. This is correct. Yeah, so this is that was November set. Yeah, you can turn them on and off. Don't want to mix with that. Communication, Modbus, smart slot. Display, English, audible alarm, auto dim, backlight, brightness, and I have chosen the advanced menu so you can see all things. So that's it on the configuration menu. Test and diagnostic. Well, I don't want to do it right now, but you can test all this. Log. No logs present, no alarms. To go back. About here you can see it, probably see this is the model number, serial number, manufacturing, RBC, what they called, parts number, firmware, it's the smart slot. Yeah, that's it. In the about, well, that's it. This is sort of a homemade 19-inch rack, so not perfect, didn't fit, but yeah, you do what you can. So you put this on this side, and you can't pull it out now since this is attached here. Some of the more fancy computer racks you can pull them out, but this is pretty basic. So remove the front pieces here, and now let's look inside it. We got 6 batteries here, and we got some fuses there, and the outlets here. So we get 39, if you can see. Hope my hand isn't in the way. Here 39.5, and if I measure it towards this, it's also 39.5, but this one comes from the other side. You see, these are connected. This is the plus line, and then it goes to series here, and then here. So we got 36 volts here. If we're measuring here 39, we should have it at least. Yeah, 39.4. So, and this is the other series, 36 volts. So they are connected here, and then they are paralleled here where the connectors are. And you got 3 parallels, at least I think so, fuses here. So they distribute on the fuses the voltage.